It's the morning video update. This is for Monday, the 22nd of July. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather stays unsettled this week. A number of showers and thunderstorms around on a daily basis. And the good news, daytime highs will stay well below average. Let's talk about things. This is the upper air look across the country early this morning. And again, you can see at this point we have a trough axis west of the state. And that trough, along with a surface boundary nearby, will keep the weather fairly unsettled. We'll check the radar composite early this morning, about 5 o'clock, and you can see things are relatively quiet across Alabama in the deep south. We'll take a look at temperatures. We're sitting mostly around 70, low 70s in most spots. Mobile, the warmer spot, at 76. And again, highs only in the 80s today because of clouds and showers. Here's the watch warning map around the nation. Things are pretty quiet. We've got some heat issues out west. Flash flood watches for parts of Virginia and North Carolina. In that same zone over there, got a marginal risk of severe storms today. Also one out in Arizona up toward Las Vegas with the monsoon there. Tomorrow, no organized severe storms expected across the country. And the same thing on day 3, which is Wednesday. We'll check rain for the next 7 days, and again, you can see that nice swath of heavier rain here across the deep south. And of course, like we often talk about, these maps are awfully hard to draw in the summer because every day the rain distribution is very uneven. But on an average basis, rain amounts will likely be in the 1 to 2 inch range across much of the state. Some spots maybe a little more, especially on the eastern side. And again, the new drought monitor comes out Thursday. This was the one from last week, last Thursday. And again, you can see that extreme drought creeping into parts of the Tennessee Valley and West Alabama. But again, we sure think the rains we've been getting and the rain we'll see this week will help to knock that down some. We'll get the new update on Thursday. Tropical weather. Man, it's quiet across the Atlantic basin. Nothing happening this week. And again, the deal is just these large plumes of dry, dusty air coming off the Sahara Desert in Africa, the Saharan air layer, SAL. And again, that tends to mitigate tropical storm and hurricane formation. And understand, we've got to get through August, September, October. There's a long way to go, and at some point things will pick up. But again, for now, we can be thankful for the fact that it's quiet. So model fans, there we go, the GFS. This is the 06E run, valid today at 4. There's the trough axis west of the state. And again, with a trough to the west, it'll be kind of wet with a number of showers and thunderstorms around later today. And let me just say that these high-resolution models don't handle this pattern well. They don't do well with summer convection. It's one of the great mysteries in weather forecasting. I will assure you the radar will not look exactly like that. That's the high-res HER valid this evening at 6. But there will be a number of showers and thunderstorms around. Highs in most spots in the mid-80s today as our cool spell continues for summer. And that's going to be the story pretty much for the week. This is tomorrow. Scattered to numerous showers and thunderstorms, most of them from noon to midnight, but not all of them. And again, highs in the 80s. Same thing on Wednesday. Same thing on Thursday. Same thing on Friday. And understand, every day, like over the weekend, it's not going to be a washout. There'll be nice breaks. The sun peaks out at times, but a number of showers and storms around. And evidence may be thinning out a little bit this weekend. This is Saturday and this is Sunday as the ridge tries to rebuild, but still will have scattered to numerous showers and storms, mostly afternoon and evening. I'd say highs for the weekend getting close to 90 as we see a little more sun. And let's go to Monday of next week. And again, these maps really tell a better story. This is the upper map, 500 millibars, and you can see that 594 ridge beginning to rebuild here across the deep south. And that looks much more like a typical summer day. Low 90s, partly sunny with a pop-up storm in spots, especially for the eastern half of the state. Let's go out 10 days. This is Wednesday of next week, the 31st of July. And again, ridging here across the deep south. The higher heights are off to the west. And again, that looks pretty standard for summer. Partly sunny, hot, humid, but not that hot. Low 90s. And again, a few scattered showers and storms around. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble. Numbers are looking pretty good here. Again, this is valid through the 5th of August. And the mean is the green line. It's up there about 4 inches. And I'm telling you, getting this good soil moisture in place will really help us in August, I think, in terms of kind of keeping the heat in check. Look at the temperatures here. Highs under 90 all the way through Monday of next week for the next 7 days. How long will this string last? And then evidence we see low 90s around the end of the month and the 1st of August. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance in the house. This is for July 29th through August 4th. Temperatures near, maybe slightly above average if that works out. CLCs yesterday. Big old storms. Of course, that's a shelf cloud. I think longtime weather dweebs know that. If you watch these videos, that's come from Athens yesterday. Big cluster of storms up in the Tennessee Valley late in the day. This was up on the Tennessee River. So a lot of the shelf clouds, those are fairly common. Of course, after the storms, you wind up with some very impressive rainbows. We had a bunch of those yesterday. On the Gulf Coast, for the folks down there, they had these soakers that would pass through from time to time. That was Panama City Beach. But, right after the showers pass, what do? You get a good-looking rainbow like that. And again, if you're headed down to the Gulf Coast this week, yeah, sure, you're going to have a storm from time to time, no doubt about that. But then the storm passes and the sun breaks out and you get a rainbow. Not a washout. And some actually had a pretty good sunset last night in the Alabama sky after the storms. And then last night we had some more fire in the sky. There we go. That nighttime lightning is always impressive. And we did have a full moon last night. For a lot of folks, they didn't see it because of the cloud cover, but that was taken down at Panama City Beach last night. So let's go through and see what's happening this week. Today going to be at Ardent Preschool, their Greystone campus this morning. Tomorrow going to see the senior adults in Fultondale. That'll be a lot of fun. Then Wednesday, I'll see another senior adult group at Summerby, a retirement community in Birmingham. On Thursday, looks like I'm scheduled to be up in Albertville. Looks like maybe another senior adult group there. And then Friday, Oxford at the public library. So it's going to be a wall-to-wall busy week, which is a good one. There's not going to be a book signing this Saturday. And that next week will be a vacation week for me. For those that don't know, I take 3 a year. And it's almost the same every year. I'll take one after VBS in June. I'll take one right at the end of July, the 1st of August. And then the third one is at Christmas. So next week will be a vacation week. So no book signing for the next few weeks. Looks like the next one will probably be on the 10th or the 17th of August. Don't forget our weekly show for weather dweebs, nerds, geeks, dorks, and weenies, Weather Brains tonight. YouTube.com/weatherbrains. Most people listen to the audio podcast that'll come out late tonight. And of course, hey, we invite you to watch us on TV this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great Monday and God bless.